Welcome to Monday's. Welcome to Monday's class. We're going to start with our usual warm-up. So we're going to start with a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl. Heel dig, bicep curl. One leg, two arms, one leg, two arms, one leg back, both arms forward, one leg back, both arms forward, high knee and high knee. So if you're new to the class, just do what you can. We do 12 reps of each exercise. If you can't do 12 reps, just do what you can. I mean, the class really is designed, well, it's designed for anybody, really. So if you're very fit, give it a lot of welly. If you're new to it, just do what you can. You should challenge yourself, but never put yourself in pain. Pain is a sign that the body, that you're doing something wrong. Maybe your muscles might be sore afterwards, but that's just because they're coming back to life. But there's a difference between pain when you injure yourself and pain when you just have worked your muscles. Right, so back. We're going to do this for 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll get into the exercises proper, as it were. And that takes about half an hour. Split into 3 blocks of 10. And we'll explain those as we go along. So, knee. When you're doing the high knee one at the end here, if you can go up on your toes, do, but don't lose your balance like I'm doing. Heel dig. Because I'm on the edge of the rug and the carpet, I'm slightly overbalanced. Knee, heel dig, side, back, 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 knee, heel dig, side, back. This is a good, I like this warm-up routine because it warms up your muscles, it warms up your joints, warms up your brain because you've got to think of the sequence, and it's quite good for your balance because like there, you're on one leg. So it sort of does most of the things that we're trying to do during the sessions. Dig, side, back, knee. Right, we're going to stop there. I'm going to do 3 more. And we're going to do them quite quickly. So you have to get your brain really engaged to think of the sequence. Okay, so heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Last one, heel dig, side, back, knee. Right, we're going to start the first block of 10 minutes and we're going to start with sit to stand. It's a squat, really, but we do it on a chair because sitting to stand is a functional exercise. It's something you do every day. We're going to do it. I'm going to do it with weights. You don't have to use weights, but you can if you want. I've got light weights, which means that I can do 12, 15 repetitions very easily. And as we're sitting down, as we stand up without using our hands, we're just going to do an overhead press, okay? So sitting down, shuffle towards the front of the chair. I think I'm going to do the first lot sideways. So as you can see, you really have to stick your bottom out. So sitting in the chair, shuffle towards the edge of the chair, get your feet comfortable. And then we're going to stand up without using hands. If you have to use your hands, then do. You know, if you have to put your hands on your knees, then do. If that's the only way you can stand up. But you're aiming to be able to stand up without using your hands. And as it gets easier, as you get fitter, you can use lower chairs. I've got a very low stool that I do sits to stand on. So your hands are here and we're standing up. That's 1. And when you go down, just touch your bottom on the chair. Don't sit down. 2. See how far my bottom's sticking out? 3. And your weight's on your heels, really. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. How did that go? Did you manage 12? If you don't manage 12, it's absolutely fine. If you need to take a rest in the middle of the 12 and then join later, that's fine. Next one we're going to do is just bringing the knee and the elbow together. If you can't get your knee right up there, do what you can, but just get that twist. Just raising your knee and getting the twist in your back. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring this arm out. 9, 10, 11, 12. Sort of exaggerated running. Get your weights again if you're using them. And we're going to do a lunge. But we're at the same time, we're going to do a bicep curl. Now, if we do 12 on one side and 12 on the other, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that we're actually doing 24 bicep curls. So if you want to just do the 12, stop doing the bicep curls after 6 when you're on the first leg, and then do 6 on the other leg. Anyway, it's a static lunge. So we're having feet hip width apart and stepping forward. So if you've got quite a good base to balance on. And I'm going to do the first lot sideways. So our elbows are anchored. Our upper arm is anchored. Take a step forward. Get yourself balanced. And we're just dipping down. And as we dip down, we do the bicep curl. 1, 2. You don't need to go down very far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other leg, take a step forward. 1. Try not to let your leg drift in like mine wants to do. 2. Keep them facing forwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, keeping hold of your weights, we're going to do a side bend. So have your feet slightly wider than hip width apart, and we're going to go down. If you want to, you can pull this arm up as well. I'm not going to do it on this side because I've got a sore arm. 1, 2, 3. Hang on just a minute. I just realised the washing machine was going on. 4, shows it's live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other side. This time I am going to pull my arm up because it's not injured on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keeping hold of your weights, last exercise of this 10-minute slot. We're going to do some more sits to stand. So getting ready, we're going to go 1, get that bottom stuck out, 2, nice and slow and controlled, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, before we go into the next block of 10 minutes, because it starts with a sit to stand, so I don't want you to do 2 sits to stand. The second block of 10 is the same as the first block of 10 minutes. It's just with heavier weights. But until then, we're going to do a balance one. And we're just going to, you can have the chair near you if you need to. We're just going to balance on one leg and go around the clock face, okay? If you need to put your foot down at each quarter, then do. But if you can do it without, and don't sort of do it like that. Don't do a really quick one. We're doing it nice and slow and controlled. So we're going to go, woo, 1. Sometimes you can't help going a bit fast if you're overbalancing. 2. I'm going to shut up now and concentrate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then give legs a bit of a wiggle because the static leg takes a bit of punishment too. I'm just going to move this out of the way. I don't want it to get in the way. Right, other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Much easier when I concentrate and I'm not talking. Right, the second block of 10. Get your chair. This time we're not having the weights. We're not doing this one. We're going to do what's called the goblet squat. So we're going to get a really heavy weight. Now, I don't have a really heavy weight for goblet squats. This is a really heavy weight if I'm doing sort of bicep curls, because I can't do more than about 8 bicep curls. So 5 kilogram. But doing the goblet squat, I'm holding it with both hands and it's my legs that are taking the weight. So you can go quite heavy when you're doing this. Maybe a kettlebell is good. a good one. If you're going to try it out in Aldi, sell kettlebells quite a lot. If you're going to try it out there, give it a go in the store, but never mind the looks of the other shoppers. So we're going to hold this here like this, not out like that, not right close to your chest, but just sort of there. And then we're going to do squats. So 1, get that bottom stuck out. 2, 3, get the weight on your heels. 4, you should almost be able to lift your toes off the ground when you're doing this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, holding on, keeping hold of the weight. In the previous block of 10, the next one we did was this one, but we can't do that with a weight. We're going to do a goblet march. So keeping the weight here, we're going 1, nice and slow and controlled. 2, and it's a bit of a balance as well. 3, and an upright crunch. 4, 5, keep your back nice and straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, falling over there. 10, 11, 12. Notice there I was getting nearer and nearer the camera. Right, lunges next, and I'm going to go to medium weights. Medium weights you can do 12 to 15 reps, but you'll be glad, or 12 reps, you'll be glad when 12 comes. Now, if you're doing this, I say these are medium, but I'm going to do 24 because I'm going to do 12 on each leg. The 6 rep rule applies if you want to. So again, elbows anchored and step forward and off we go. 1, whoops, see that leg drifting in. 2, 3, 4, nice and slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When I was getting up to 12 reps there, I was thinking, oh, nearly finished. And then I thought, oh no, we've got to do it on the other leg now. So take a step forward, get yourself in position, anchor your arms, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Quite fierce that. Right, side bend, feet hip width apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I forgot this arm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew, weights down. Last one in the standing up section. The next 10 minutes bit will be on the floor. So get your heavy weight again. We're going to do another 12 goblet squats. So you've done 48 sits to stand, which is pretty good. Well, you will have when you finish this one. Right, we're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Down we go. Whew. Right. Before we go on to the floor work, we're just going to do an interlude. This is last time we did the round the clock. This time we're going to do skaters. So if you've got dodgy knees, step from side to side. If you haven't, we're going to jump and jump. If you've got dodgy knees, step and step. Get that twist. Okay, so it always makes me puff, this one. Oops, 1, carpet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, do one more for luck. Right. Jumping is really good for you. I put a podcast up on my Facebook page, and in it, the doctor talks about how good jumping is for your bones. It says if you walk, you're putting about 1.5 times your weight of stress through your bones. If you run, it's 2.5, something like that. But you need 4 to build new bone. And she says just jumping off 8 inches, which is about the size of a step, if you've got it. Just jumping off that, your bones think, ooh, we better get some strong stuff in there, because she's jumping a lot. Obviously, if you've got bad knees and things, you won't be able to do it, but find some sort of way of stressing your bones. So it's sarcopenia and osteoporosis that we're trying to prevent. Anyway, down on the floor. So if you need to, use a chair to squitch down on the floor. I'm just going to put this and take my specs off. And I'm going to put this down. I'm going to get down by just using a lunge method. You get down on the floor any way you can. If you are on your own and you're new to this and you're not sure about it, getting back up, either don't do it or make sure you have someone with you. So the first thing we're going to do, another podcast I put up was by a bone surgeon, a spine surgeon. And he says the 3 best exercises you can do for your spine is 1, bird dog, which is what we're going to do now. So get on your hands and knees. Now, if you've got dodgy knees or dodgy wrists, you might not be able to do this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put one arm up and the other and the opposite leg out. If you can't do that, lie on your front and put one arm up and one leg. Okay, it's not as effective as the bird dog, but at least you're using your back muscles to support your spine. And he says the best movement you can do for your spine is walking. But movement is key. Doesn't really matter what you do. Right, so your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, and we're going to go. I do them one at a time, arm and then leg, because it's a bit easier to balance. 2, because you're using your core for this as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew, well done. On your back, going to do a bridge. Have your feet coming quite near your bottom. Up you go. Try not to flare your rib cage out. Keep your rib cage down. Get your back up, your bottom up, I mean. And you're balancing on your shoulders, not your neck. So we're going up. Keep your thighs parallel. I'm going to go down. 1, 2, 3. Really push up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And sitting up, just stretch forward a little bit. I'm going out of picture, aren't I? Just to get that kink out your back a bit. Just lean forward. If you can't touch your toes, it doesn't matter. You're not putting your head on your knees. You're looking forward. And just hold that for a few seconds. Right. The second exercise, this guy said it's really, the bird dog and this one are really good for your core. And your core is not just your abs. It's like a corset that goes around your midriff, around your middle, that keeps your spine straight. So the second one, he said, and you're all going to love this, is the side plank. Now the side plank is hard. So the side plank, you have your elbow under your shoulder. You must have it under your shoulder. And the full side plank is feet out straight and up you go. Some people find that impossible. So you might need to do one leg bent like that and going up, or both legs bent and come up on your knees. Whichever one is okay for you. And we're going to do it for 30 seconds. So if you get into position, and then up in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Whoops, I'm falling over. Off we go. If you can't hold it for the full 30 seconds, just come out of it, rest, and then go back into it. 30 seconds is a long time when you're doing this. Like I say, this floor stuff is not easy. I don't think it's easy anyway. We've got just about 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. And obviously we've got to do the same on the other side. So get yourself in position. Make sure your elbow is under your shoulder. And where's this? I can't see the second hand. We're going to get up and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. This is really good for you. If you can do this, you know that you've got a good, strong core. People say, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Well, maybe you don't practice it. And also means your core is weak. Where is it? I think. Ooh, no, we've got, can't see the clock properly. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. Well done if you managed that. I know it's not a popular exercise, but it's really good for you. Next one we're going to do is the last one, apart from the practicing getting up and down off the floor. Just going to kick that out of the way. Is what I call the killer plank. People find this easier than the side plank, actually. And what we're doing is we're going, it's a straight arm plank, like this, hands under your shoulders, straight arm plank. If you've got dodgy wrists, then do it on your elbows, okay? But if you haven't got dodgy wrists, do it like this, and we're going to go out, out, in, out, out, okay? I'm not going to count you. Hello. I'm not going to count for you. Do it at your own speed. I'll start counting at 10, 10, 11, 12. You're looking at the carpet, so you can't see me anyway. So just go at your own speed. Okay? So adopt the position, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Ten, 11, 12. Whoa. Found that hard today. How did you find it? Right, getting up off the floor. You can either crawl to somewhere and pull yourself up. You can get back into the killer plank and just bring your legs right in. Or what I'm going to do is going to use the lunge method. So I'm just going to put one leg there and then stand up. And we're going to do that 3 times on each side. And put my specs on again now. 3 times on each side. So one leg forward, coming down nice and slow and controlled. There. And then back up. There we go. 1. 2. If you want to do this with a chair beside you, you could do this just as a bit of support. Maybe put your hand here. 3. And then we're going to do the other side. So I'm doing my right leg forward. You want to use the chair, you can. I mean, this is not a party trick. This is something to help you get up off the floor, which may one day save your life. 2, you don't want to be one of these people that falls and then lies there for 7 hours. 3, until the ambulance comes to you. That's no fun at all. Right. There we go. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Wednesday. Oh.